Do you struggle with cravings that just feel like they're dragging you around by the collar, at night when you crave that chocolate or just something sweet? Or maybe it's the bag of chips, something salty and savory, that bag is just calling you to the bottom of the bag. Or maybe it's that extra glass of wine, at night or whatever it is for you. Cravings are super common, and they can really make you feel like you're out of control of your health and what you eat. But there are 3 simple things that we work with men and women to implement that help them to minimize these cravings and regain control over their behavior. Okay, so the first one is protein. Protein in your diet is extremely important because it provides a more stable source of energy. It makes you feel more full and more satiated for a longer period of time than eating carbohydrate-rich foods. Okay, same goes for fiber and good fats in your diet, but protein is the one change you can make today that will make a change in your energy, your weight. Even people that just implement a higher protein breakfast lose 10 pounds over the first couple of months just from that one change alone. That's it. Okay, and I'm not talking about having 1 egg for breakfast. That's not protein. We have a lot of women say to us, oh, I have my protein this morning. I had it. I had 1 egg. That's not enough protein. Okay, you need at least 20 to 30 grams for the average person, depending on your body weight. It can be higher or lower, but 20 to 30 grams, it's about a palm full of chicken, okay, or a palm full of egg whites if we're just counting protein. Not that you should avoid egg yolks, you should eat them because they're loaded with nutrients your body needs. Okay, so protein's number 1. That on its own will decrease your cravings because it'll give your body what it needs. Your body isn't missing, it isn't deficient in one of the most important nutrients, which is protein. Okay, number 2, also highly underestimated, it's water. Staying properly hydrated will also prevent you from being deficient in this very important nutrient. Okay, so when you drink enough water, you know you're drinking enough when your urine is clear. Don't worry as much about how much you're drinking and measuring that. Who wants to do that, right? When you go to the bathroom, and you urinate, just pay attention. You want a nice, clear yellow color. If it's super clear, then that's great. You're an overachiever. If it's darker yellow in color, then you know you got to step it up. Okay, simple as that. Okay, staying hydrated gives your body what it needs, and your brain won't confuse signals of dehydration for signals of craving something sweet or salty or savory or whatever it is. Okay, so that's number 2, is increase your hydration. And number 3, this one seems even more obvious, almost in a silly way, but I'll tell you, it is highly underestimated, and that is oxygen. Because beyond food, which is number 1, that's the 3rd most important nutrient your body needs to stay alive and thrive. The 2nd most important nutrient your body needs to thrive and stay alive is water. We just talked about that one. The number 1 nutrient your body needs is oxygen, is air. Okay, oxygen to supply your brain and all your tissues with what it needs, with the energy that it needs to thrive and to do what it needs to do. Okay, you can only survive for minutes without oxygen. You can survive for days without water and weeks without food, but oxygen, number 1. So make sure you are taking full, deep breaths. When I say deep breaths, I don't mean fill up your chest with lungs and breathe into your shoulders like that. I mean, breathe low into your belly. You want to feel your belly expand. So put your hands over your belly button. You want to feel when you inhale your stomach press out into your hands. That's how you know you're doing it properly. Because that means you're filling up your lungs from the bottom, okay? Not just from the top here. Your lungs move downward when you actually are breathing fully to fill up that full lung capacity. Okay, that will saturate your brain with oxygen so you can feel normal and balanced and give you an even sense of energy. Now, this is always accessible. That's the one beautiful part about oxygen, is that you can take a deep breath wherever you are, okay? So stopping and taking nice, slow, deep breaths in and out of the nose. Practice that, also when you get up in the morning, 10 breaths when you get up, nice and slow and full, and right before you go to bed, to help kind of set the tone for the day and for the night. Okay, that'll help you zone in on that habit so that you remember during the day. You can just kind of kick it back in and remember how to breathe properly. And it'll help everything. It helps your mood, it helps your productivity, your mental focus, your relationships, because you can regulate the way you feel and your energy better. So try these things. Let me know how they go. Tell me in the comments below what you think about these, which one you're going to implement first, and how you think it will help you. and anything else that you struggle with. And we respond to all the comments. I read them all. And so let us know there. If this was helpful, subscribe and like the video, and tune in for more natural tips about healing, which we cover all different topics to help you solve your biggest problems when it comes to your health.